EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure.
What the fuck is going on?
Look is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sideline.
I don't know who the fuck that was.
No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
First down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right?
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football?
Hey, what the fuck,
I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Jackson. And able to rip off a big shot.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the 1st carry for Cam Akers. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick pass there, he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down at 4. Jackson. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Rolling as we hit the midway point of this first
I can't breathe, bro. I can't breathe, bro.
Opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back under your heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo.
Picked off at the 11.
Hey, man, shut the fuck up, please.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears Bears touchdown.
Nick Foles.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to
25 bad
see plays
passes.
unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there.
Oh.
See the play unfold.
Oh
Feel
my
what's going
God.
on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this
Yeah,
case,
8 bad
it's gonna have
shots,
to be a
4
highlight
bad
reel.
passes, negative 25.
Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out.
That nigga
It's
said he had a
touchback.
negative 25 player efficiency rating.
5-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time,
Oh my
decent
God.
field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. It's going to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah. I'll join that league there. I feel
From the
like
gun, it's Jackson. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Accelerating, and off he goes.
This nigga just threw another
30,
pick six. Thank
past
you.
the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right?
That's probably
Because
the
they had
last
the
of
field
the day
goal in their
right
back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the
That nigga sounded like he had this shit pulled up on his computer. Like he analyzed everything going
The
on.
defense on their heels, they weren't ready to be out there.
That nigga looked like he said my calculations are correct.
Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick 6,
What
and
the
they have
fuck,
decent
bro?
field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson will get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. First target, first catch, and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Damn, man, you made that nigga lead the party.
To throw again is Jackson. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Jackson.
Oh, no, I don't think you can hear Ben. But Ben funny as shit, bro.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Jackson. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
He did that shit earlier. And I was like, Carlton didn't even want to answer my question. I said, Carlton, you hear this thing? He said, bro, leave me alone. I'm locked in on the game.
And we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the
Yeah,
game?
because I said that to him earlier.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Russell Gage, his 4th touchdown on the year. As the Bears
I said that to him earlier. I was like, when you lose, you don't say shit. But when you win, you be the most talkative nigga in this motherfucker. He gonna say, when you lose, what is there to say?
But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Talking about some, you lose the game, it ain't nothing for you to say. Just sit there and try to get it back the next game.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6
I
on the board.
I said, so when niggas tell you keep the same energy, you don't. I said, when niggas tell you keep the same energy, you don't keep the same energy. He gonna say, I do. I said, no, that's not the same energy. You literally get quiet as a bitch when you lose.
16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So
that's what I was telling him. I was like, nigga, if you was talking your shit the whole time and you're winning, niggas can't say nothing to you.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
That's his problem. He feel like if he loses, you're not supposed to say nothing.
Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on
didn't he say that yesterday?
Down, 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He gets it to Brown, complete. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
All these little shit.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Buying time to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Best Spot put out some earlier.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He did.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I want the ball back with offense. That hasn't been on offense since the first drive.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This nigga real life horrible. He threw me 3 picks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
He can go right back to the shot.
From the gun, Jackson. At the 7-yard line. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Dumbass.
He's taken down.
Stupid.
So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
He got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
And that's caught inside the 45. Touchdown, Chicago.
Easy.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bears will extend their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Incomplete, and that is is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime. It's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he will
nigga, I answered the phone. The phone didn't pick up. What the fuck do you want? Since you want to be smart, nigga, what do you want?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Why don't you go look at my room where it was, dumbass?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking for his running back.
You ain't doing shit. Shut the fuck up.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Akers. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson.
Yo, fuck what you done, bitch.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's Jackson to throw on third down. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And now he's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
From the gun, Jackson. That will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you see it? Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm talking to you.
In the third quarter, defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Jackson on first down. It's complete to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
7-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Mike Edwards picks it off. They get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now
Jackson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And there's another interception. Picked off at the 38. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception
White
interception,
Coco
a new
League. I know
NFL
who won
record.
Player of
And
the
that's
Week this
absolutely
week.
phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But
I
let's
had
face
5
it, when you
picks.
look back at the
with
numbers
one
of
player.
guys who had had 4 in the
Nigga threw
past,
5
you'll
years.
find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And some room to run now. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown.
It is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Who the hell got fucking bass booster in their room?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the Rams' 8-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they're looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he's able
domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Tonight's
And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, he's